This is essentially the finale of the entire movie, the first part at least. And I'm saying that for those who are seeing this reaction of mine for the first time, and it's been over a year since both parts came out. I decided to skip the rest of the other songs, Sentimental Man and A Short Day, or One Short Day, something like that, because I need to be conscious about the amount of time I'm recording. Plus, I'm starting to run out of time period to get this done, so I decided to skip the lesser important ones. I will say this about those two. It was a lot of classic musical theater background singers, plus, surprise, surprise, Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth getting some moments in there with her classic operatic training, Kristen, and then Idina's famous nasal square mouth-shaped belting. Just thinking about a funny moment when they were singing, plus Ariana and Cynthia singing for their characters a little bit throughout that thing. It's nothing new, just wanted to touch on them briefly before we get into this so that I honored that song. And then the Sentimental Man was the wizard essentially explaining a little bit about who he is and his intentions and stuff. One fun fact, though, is that he flipped into falsetto and made it sound beautiful. You don't always hear that from guys. So, just letting you guys know, they were good songs, but are lesser important songs than this one. So, with that said, let's get into Defying Gravity, how they pulled it off. And as I've said before, these are live singers for the most part, or at least these two are. I don't know about everyone else. It's so good.
Alphaba, why can you stay calm for once instead of flying off the handle? I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're
love
happy
the aggression.
Hurt your cause forever. I hope you think you're clever.
I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too. I hope you're proud how you would grovel in submission to feed your own ambition. So though I can't imagine how, I hope you're happy right now.
Very different from last time. They just went full in. They softened
Hey,
it.
listen to me. Just say you're sorry. You can still.
The nervousness in that voice is just impeccable. Or in that line.
And waited for. You can have all you ever wanted.
I know, but I don't want it. No, I can't want it anymore. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same.
I love how they're just dragging it on. It's so good and so different.
The rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes.
Okay, there's just so much more breathtaking for all these. It's so different from how they did it in the original cast and how everyone is essentially doing it whenever they perform the song, whether for a cover or for silliness or for whatever. It just doesn't matter. So good because it's live, but also because the extra breaths they're taking and they're acting, it just adds another layer to it that you just don't hear very often in musical theater performances of such a song. It's so good.
And leap, it's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
Can't I make you understand? You're having delusions of grandeur.
I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll
never. Nice. Filter through the vowel.
Losing love, I guess I've lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost.
She's so pop leaning, it's so good.
Defying gravity. Kiss me good. I'm defying gravity. And you can't pull me down. Come with me. Think of what we could do together. Unlimited. Together we're unlimited. Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. Go end our dreams the way we planned them.
If we work in tandem, there's no fight we cannot win. Just you and I, defying gravity. With you and I, defying gravity.
They'll never bring us down.
Two things. One, about their blending. It's so good. There's such contrasting in vocal qualities, but because they're both trying to match each other and work with each other about making it sound good together, it does. And in spades, not everyone is, one, able to do that, or two, willing to do that. It takes two people who are truly committed to making the sound, when you do unison or harmony like that, sound perfectly blended. And it's not even about making sure it's the same note, but also the same volume, similar kinds of texture. One pulling back some elements while the other pushes some forward, so that the quality of each both sounds good together. It's such an art to do that, and they did it. They did it in spades, and they did it perfectly. And as far as the way they sing Gravity, every time I hear Defying Gravity, when it comes to the unison and harmony section where they're both singing together, I think of Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth's version of Gravity, making it an on both parts. But here, they're both, let's just say Ariana sounds more like because of how light her voice is, but because Cynthia is much darker and she's not going to the she's going to an gravity, not gravity. I hope that makes sense. It's just something I noticed, and it's just cool. It's another cool thing that just makes this performance so unique. And yes, it is performance, because I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's live singing they did, Cynthia and Ariana, for this movie. It's so good.
Are you coming?
I hope you're happy now that you're choosing this.
You too. I hope it brings you bliss.
I really hope you get it and you don't live to regret it.
Even
I
here,
hope
the
you're
blend is
happy
perfect.
in the end. I hope you're happy, my friend.
No! Leave her alone! She hasn't done anything wrong! I'm the one you want! I'm the one you want! It's me! It's me! So if you care to find me to the western sky, has someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free.
Okay, I'll stop. It's just so good. Dang it, she's so good.
Defying gravity. I'm a
Nice edge. Very nice. I'm not crying, but just like, it's a heart palpitator.
Nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. I hope you're happy. Bring me
And it's so good that it's just like, it overwhelms you. You're just like, out of breath the whole time. One thing I did not notice until just now listening to headphones, technically speaking, is that she went so far into the live ending, the very last line that she sang. She went so far in that it was chest voice, and there was some sort of rasp that came along with it, some sort of growl. It was so good, and it's going to come naturally if someone's really that committed. So that is my reaction to all of the songs from the Wicked 2024 movie. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of my reaction videos at all to any artist, put it in the comments, subscribe with the notifications bell on so that you're in the loop for when I upload them, and I'll see you next time.